we've been working a lot, and maybe it's the work I'm most proud of to have done for Ian's. They're a telco company, right? So they sell 5G and fiber, like, so how can you put this in an AI, so it's super difficult to explain. And when they briefed us for a new product, and we told them, like, your product is amazing, you're selling fiber, 1 gigabyte fiber for every home in the UAE, so this is an amazing product. So let's use new technology to show this new project, because now we have 1 gigabyte. Let's show the power of 1 gigabyte for everyone. And we were lucky enough. They said, "Okay, I'll buy it." But how can you explain this to them? Like what can you do with AI to sell my product? So we decided to do a full animatic prototype. So even before thinking about, we knew what we wanted. We knew that AI still not ready to do like a full-fledged, amazing film. But we told them, we'll do what we call, we have a code name for this, CGAI. So it's like...
that's a good one. That's a good one.
So it's not CGI, it's not AI, it's
a hybrid. It's a hybrid.
Yeah. So, and they were like, they like our boldness. And also we did a full animatic with AI. At the time we start using Runway because it's what was available. And we create music, we create voiceovers for all this. So we have a full-fledged animatic, and then the work started, like that was maybe 6 months before production. And then, then we have to talk a lot, because it's normal, like when you're creating something new, there's so many questions that rises, like, can you use this? How the end project will look? You're selling me like, I don't know, El Dorado, but how can I see this? So it was a lot of preparation, a lot of research. Luckily they have money to spend, so we were lucky enough. So we found like maybe like one of the best directors willing to bet on AI at the time. It was the director who worked on the Under Armour copy. Like at the time, it was like a revolution. So, and we bring him on board. He has his own team. So we went to Poland to shoot motion capture for people to have the right movement. And we knew that we wanted this CGI thing, like we wanted to have something never saw before. So this look of changing images, raw footage of AI, maybe not super clean, but like we can see that there's like this, some not mistakes, but AI hallucinations.
Some artificiality,
exactly, right? Artificialities. Yeah. But it's still real people. So we shot real people with cameras, and it's still, like we want to feel so real and smooth that we still have motion capture and a lot of 3D. So even though the concept was made full AI and everything we did on this copy was AI concepts. So new planets, we did it with AI. Spacesuits, we did it with AI. Monsters, we did it with AI. And then we replicated this with 3D, so it was like madness. Hours.
Amazing.
So we have very fun times. And then we wanted to have Dubai, the UAE, represented on the film. So actually, they did the UAE in 3D, using tools to recreate the UAE. But then we said, like our client has an office there, so they own a building, so they have to put the building inside. And then we didn't want to look 3D movie. So then when we have the 3D mapping of UAE, we put everything in Flux to make sure that we re-edit the old 3D to look this AI crazy buildings coming and popping, but with a very specific brief. It still have to look to UAE, and our building is untouchable because it's very iconic shape with a ball on the top of it. So they have to map all the 3D to add some 3D AI buildings in the middle of the 3D buildings, and then camera movement on it. It was like madness. Like every time we were speaking with the director, I was looking like the guy was like, okay, that looks good, but like the team was like swearing and saying, man, this is like, okay, cancel all my weekend plans because we will have to work.
Sleepless nights involved. That's actually a great use case. I think the campaign you guys did was the reason I initially got in touch with you over LinkedIn. Because I saw it promoted on LinkedIn, not by you, by another creative, by another person. And I was like, yeah, this for me is a clear example of solid hybrid production. You don't need to do full all-in AI production, but then this is like this is an example of how hybrid works really well. So you have real life scenarios and environments incorporated with AI layers, backgrounds, subjects, you name it. It's really really interesting. Maybe we can show for the audience the video, and I'm also showing. I also have the behind the scenes, which is as interesting as the campaign itself. Let me just screen share here, so people can have a look. Really amazing work, guys.
Just when you think you've seen everything, you realize there's so much more to discover.
More.
New horizons to be unlocked.
More.
Exciting adventures calling out for you. Opening a whole new world of...
More!
That's why Neo Home Plans offers more speed, so you can experience more.
You think you can catch me?
More action. More responsive gaming.
Easy. Oh, you look cool.
More multi-screen entertainment.
All right.
More download speed. More ultra-sharp resolution. For those who always crave more, we give you more speed. Neo Home Plans. Get 1 gig speed for $3.99 dirhams.
Yep.
This is impressive. This is really impressive. Before we comment on the campaign itself, like some more details and everything, let me just screen share the behind the scenes, which is also really impressive.
Yeah, it's the part I like more because you know, like you can guess what was 3D, what was AI, what was real people, and it's funny to see sometimes like it's misleading.
Yeah.
Got a mask. Who was at him? Living legend. Lethal weapon. Mastermind. Never tried. Tell them all.
Big dreams, I got big dreams since like baby. I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings used to be so stimulating. Now I'm reaching new heights, I'ma need the off-whites. Play with the fire, you get burned. All of my struggles became lessons well learned. I got desires that keep me grounded, that's for sure. Cause one day we gon' make it out this earth, where's your worth?
I'm sick of your talking, you got the wrong one. I'm taking your king and I leave him broken. If I am in second, it's after no one. Just give me a second to let them know. I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, master mind. Big time. The king is back like prodigal. I've been gone. I gave him time, it's been too long. Was silent calm, but now the storm is right on. I'm not the one you can't ignore. I live in legend, lethal weapon, master mind. Big time.
Yeah.
Really good. I could clearly see the smile on your face, like so proud, so proud.
Yeah, I am, and not me, the whole team, because you know, I was even remembering we went to Poland to do the motion capture, and then we knew about that those were the guy who were doing the Witcher game, so they were doing this. So it's like, and you talk to them, and they're as excited as you are, because you would think like, okay, you know, like I know this is advertising, and then no, man, this is a crazy, amazing. Like we want to be part of it. They were, you know, they really want to go the extra mile because there are people out there, you know, like they
Yeah.
obsessed to make something different, new, and this is the DNA